Happy Sunday morning, everyone. I just want to show you what happens when I get ready. So these are all my bath mats. My bed obviously isn't made just because whatever. They get all their bath toys and throw them around. And then I told them they could play for 2 minutes. And this is what happened. Like seriously, I cannot even get ready on Sundays. So hard. And then I'm getting all the dishes out of my room and shoes. I have a pot of chili started for tonight. Oh my gosh. But the good news is I'm running semi on time. So we're gonna leave this mess and clean it up when we get home. See you guys at church.
My guns are still flabby and fat.
She's so cute.
Speaking of that, let's go to the gym, sister.
Like that?
Crap.
Like that, Bailey? That's called.
Brad needs to go too.
I'm pushing hard.
Such a Brad.
I can't get any more out.
Brad. Gym.
Don't you love her blonde hair? So obsessed with her blonde hair.
Appies! What are you doing, Prince? What are you doing? Staying with Daddy.
She said tanning.
Oh, no, she didn't. She doesn't know how to say
Aubrey,
tanning.
Are you
Toby, aren't you hot?
tanning? Are you tanning?
It's pretty warm.
So hot.
Elijah's pole dancing.
Dress down. Ooh, mommy, look at Aubrey.
Pole dancing.
Aubrey, put your dress up.
Good evening, guys. Brad and I just got back from a staff meeting with our nursery staff. We're about to eat dinner. Lexi is doing some driver's ed. Studying hard. About California highways and byways.
I hate you, California. I'm gonna move somewhere. Go get my permit. I'm just gonna go with my license because most places you get your license 15.5.
Not really.
I'll move back.
Only rural places.
I'm gonna go on a mission trip.
So it's Sunday night. We didn't have church tonight. It's life group night. And we want to start a life group, but we haven't quite done it yet. And we had our nursery meeting and I made chili this morning. I'm hoping it's good. I haven't tried it yet.
Wait, are we having Frito pies?
No, just chili. Has it in my to-do list. I'm gonna buy Fritos, I forgot. This little man is watching our vlogs. He's been watching a ton of videos lately, mostly like Clintus TV, Roman Atwater. He's been watching. No?
I'm watching this all day.
I know, but he's watching a lot of different vloggers, and I was like, why don't you watch our vlogs? And so today I came home and he's watching. I'm like, oh, you're my new favorite. Huh?
Is that good? Is that good chili? So your favorite? Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Toby's doing while we were
Holy cow.
away.
New crush right here. Oh, no, like all get out like we were doing. Like 2-on-2 straight up. No rules, me and you versus other people, and we just jack them all up.
Yeah, it's Extreme Rules. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, but
It's hot
is there
in
like
here.
a tournament that we could do?
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
But you're doing tag team.
Alright, I'm gonna eat dinner.
Go ahead.
Weirdos. Toby, you learned anything interesting today at church? You gotta pay attention to learn.
Alright, let's just go extreme. Pick other people.
Kevin, I think he's in his room
Center
doing
line
laundry.
may not be in the physical center of the road as shown in.
Duh. Alright, I'm gonna eat some dinner. Maybe after dinner we'll finally answer our question.
Yogurt.
Well, the mall closes.
I want some totally coconut.
Alright, we'll probably answer our question in just a little bit.
Oh, thank God you turned that thing off.
Hey, guys,
I like it. I just need to find a new song.
subscribe and thank you for watching.
We're not done yet, boo.
Well, guess
We're
what?
not done yet.
We got 100 on our projects.
Hey!
You got 100 on your project.
Thanks to those editing skills.
You got 100 on my project.
Awesome. I like when I get A's.
His belly. Your belly.
It's
Mickey.
Okay.
Ow!
We got this question 3 weeks ago.
Can
three.
we like, okay guys,
Oh
I'm
my.
like
What?
too claustrophobic.
Oh, Lord
We're
Jesus.
too close.
We're trying.
We're very close.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Oh, breathe.
All.
Okay.
Alright.
Anyway,
We just had an experience. Ezra pulled his diaper off, so we think it's
time to
potty trained.
Aw, dang it. You can't even get her
Aubrey
potty
actually
trained.
gets potty trained before Ezra, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, talk about that
Oh, he's
later.
gonna fall.
Okay,
You
so
don't
3 weeks ago, Crystal and Levi's life.
Crystal and Levi. What up? This one's at
I
you.
like that name.
Crystal and Levi's life. Yeah.
Is it like a channel about her kids or his?
It's
I
the
don't know,
life.
I'm gonna check out your
Their
channel.
kids?
I'm gonna check out your channel.
Maybe that's their kids.
They must have
Dude,
YouTube. Oh
this-
my gosh.
shout out.
Click on it.
Shout out.
Okay, so one, she said she loved our style of our house. Would we consider doing a house tour? And the answer to that is yes.
No.
No. No.
No, because that requires us cleaning.
Okay, we'll do the house tour if you come clean it.
We're gonna do a house tour, but it's gonna be after, like during the
Summer.
summertime, because everything's getting revamped in summer.
In summer. Yep.
So after that, we'll do a house tour.
Nikki.
And so you look cute in your glasses.
Nikki.
And
We
here's
have
the
two.
real.
We have two naked ones over there.
Elijah, go to our room with this.
No. Bye, Alicia.
Sorry, it's just gonna be loud, so we gotta talk.
It's always loud.
So,
Oh my gosh! Please be
let me
quiet.
read the question. She said, I know you and your family are Christians. What are your thoughts on horror movies and non-Christian music? Because I know Lexi
Sinner.
Ding.
went to a JV concert. If you can please answer in your next vlog.
What about the
This technically is kind of our next vlog. We've been kind of sticking at it.
Didn't you upload it yesterday?
Yeah. I asked this because I recently started going to church with my husband.
Oh, that's
We've seen
cool.
some Christians who do Halloween and some that say that it's not okay. I'd like to hear your thoughts. So who wants to go first?
First of all, JB is love, JB is life. Okay, carry on.
She's so obsessed with JB. Even her 3-year-old now talks about going to a JV concert.
Train up a child in the way they should go.
She's perverting scripture.
Yeah.
She's twisting it to make it fit.
Why is the devil? Why is the camera focus on her?
Because
I'm the most important one in here. In this shot.
Oh, now it's on me.
All right.
It'll keep focusing.
Looks like you got.
So anyway,
Okay, well, it was on.
Oh yeah. So
what was-
first question.
Christian
Question.
start with the first. Horror movies and non-Christian music.
Okay,
Aubrey.
horror movies and non-Christian music.
Horror movies. Yeah, and for me, my thing on that is there's always a root to those, and the reality is the root.
All over.
I spit all the time. Like you should see
The
the
microphone.
lights in my iPad after I'm done speaking. It's completely crazy
Okay.
full of spit. But going back to horror movies, there's a root to those, and those root of the movies typically involve witchcraft or demonic things, and so that's why I choose not to watch them. I don't really impose what I choose on other people, and so yeah, that's my thing on that. There's usually a root to those things, so the root
can
is
tell you.
demonic to me.
Horror movies for me, when I was probably 10, yeah, tell Elijah. Elijah to help you. When I was probably 10,
no,
Leave your diaper on.
leave it on, bro. Come on,
this is gonna be a lot of editing.
Nobody wants to see that, boy.
come here.
Commando.
Anyways, when I was about 10, I think I went to my first horror movie that I could remember, and it was Silence of the Lambs. And I always dealt my parents. They watched scary movies in the house. You know, it wasn't like a big deal, and we weren't Christian at the time. We would go to church Christmas and Easter.
Oh my gosh.
Bam. That's what happens when you watch horror movies. Things change. No, that's actually happened to us though.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Or you have a horrible, how old was he? One?
Toddler, a crazy toddler.
So it was a normal thing. Like I watched Exorcist when I was young.
No, Aubrey.
Ooh. And
Aubrey,
Leave the lights on,
please
please.
turn on the lights.
Thank
Funny
you.
when Edge does it, not you.
Okay, go play in the hallway. Turn the light on for them, babe.
Don't
Here,
play in the
come on.
hallway with all the markers.
There you go. Go play.
What's happening with
So much
Go
editing.
show.
Hey, this
Go
is where
ahead.
you can teach me to edit.
Yeah, seriously. So anyway, horror movies in the house were not a big deal at all.
Get your belly out of here.
She wants it in Toby's room.
Okay.
Elijah.
Toby, go turn the light real quick. Nobody knew the harm or foul of it either, so I don't blame anybody for this because we just didn't know. But I dealt with a lot of nightmares and just weird paranormal type stuff that would happen in my room. Like my grandmother, my mom, everybody could attest that I was a pretty weird, like sixth sense kind of child because I always saw dead people. Like it was pretty bad. So went through my adulthood until we were married for a while, actually.
I'd say really when the
Lexi.
8 ball. No, the 8 ball incident.
Lexi walked in looking like the Exorcist.
For real.
No, because it was even before that I remember for you.
Yeah.
Please don't put your feet on.
Yeah, I had a magic 8 ball, which again, nothing bad. I mean, it's seemingly an innocent thing, but I asked one time, "Are you ran by the devil?" And I like shook it. This is after I was saved. I shook it and it said yes, and it freaked me out. So I threw it, trying to break it, and it didn't break. So then I went and I threw it in my garbage, just inside, just the regular garbage can. Threw it away, didn't think of it. I was cleaning my room probably like a week later, and the 8 ball was like in my dresser drawer, which was weird. So I thought, okay, my mom probably saw it in the garbage, thought it was thrown away by accident by my sister or something, and put it back. So then I went and threw it in the garbage again. Then again, it showed up in my room. And then the next time I threw it in the garbage outside, because I'm like, okay, nobody's gonna put it back in my room if it's thrown in the garbage outside. And again, cleaning my room, it was under my bed, under my pillow. Meanwhile, I've been having nightmares, for a while. And so my stepdad, I told him the whole story, and we went out and we put it in the trash can, and we like prayed over it. the spirit would be broken and it wouldn't come back. And I never saw that 8 ball again. So just things like that always happened. When we were married, we'd watch scary movies, and every time we'd watch a scary movie, something really freaky would happen. Like one time, a leaf pile spontaneously combusted, so there was a fire in the backyard. We lived in a 2-story apartment, and we were watching Final Destination, I remember this, and there was no trees, nothing. There was no way any sound should come from our balcony, but we heard like a distinct knocking on our balcony, and he went out and checked. There was like nothing that could have made that sound. The door flung open one time, our front locked door, like just really weird things always happened. And one time Lexi came in, the last scary movie I watched was The Ring, and Cassie and I watched it together, and like if you know the movie, like they get a weird call and then weird stuff starts happening on the TV. Lexi came in looking like the crazy girl there. But at 2 o'clock in the morning, we got a weird phone call. So like it just always something really freaky would happen. So we ended up just kind of making it a rule.
Yeah. Yeah, and even one time too, like we were watching in the upstairs apartment. We watched a movie, nothing happened. We went to bed, and like 3 hours later, our slider door was open, and the wind was blowing, and it was just crazy
weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so we just kind of made it a rule that scary movies would not be watched in our house because, like Brad said, there's a root to them, and sometimes you're opening a doorway into your home for those things to enter. And that might just be in our family, in our case. We've had to anoint our house with oil and pray over it
Several
a few times.
Different houses.
Yeah, like we'd move into them and things with like Lexi was a little girl and she was getting bald spots on the back of her head. And we went to the doctor and they said they were stress spots and she was having lots of nightmares and it was just, something was wrong, and I could kind of relate because things like that happened to me when I was a kid. And so we anointed.
You just call me a demon.
No, but something was probably tormenting her. So we anointed the house and prayed. Yeah.
Okay, so just get to the part where Toby. It was for Toby.
Oh no.
Yeah, where Toby acted like a demon.
No. It's for him as a kid. We had to go in because he was having horrific nightmares, screaming and like pointing at the top corner of his room, and like just a horrific scream.
Oh gosh.
And so and then one time we had another place where one of our pantries smelled like urine, and all the time we thought there was someone actually doing that, but then we never found like any like substance of it, like markings or sometimes urine, or most of the time urine was a yellow stain, and so we never found that.
And then sure enough, we anointed the house and prayed over it, and
quit
the
smelling
smell
like
was
urine.
gone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you are a new Christian, I hate to freak you out, and I always hate sounding like a Fruit Loop, but there is a heaven, there is a hell, there is a spirit realm, there are demons, and there are angels. Like, it just is, and I know people make things weird, but if you believe there's a heaven, you have to believe there's a hell, and there's spirits that get to roam the earth, and we have all power and authority over them. There's nothing to be afraid of, but just be aware. And so, scary movies are kind of a no-no in our house.
But that's us, like, that's for our, where we're at and what we believe and what we feel and what the Lord's leading us. And so,
and from personal experience.
Yeah, we don't like impose that. I mean, like, thus saith the Lord, or anything like that. That's hyper spiritual stuff. But we just refrain from that.
Demons! And we kind of let them make their own decisions with that. Like, I know they're not always in our house, so they go to friends' houses, and those options are open. And I hope.
I say no.
Yeah.
The scariest show I've ever watched is Criminal Minds. Because I'm a chicken. I'm 15 years old and I'm still afraid of the dark. So just to be real here.
So non-Christian music. We'll move on. Non-Christian music.
For me, there was a phase of my life where I had to get rid of all of that, and had a nice collection of non-Christian music, several hundred, probably close to $1,000 worth of music, and one day just had to get rid of all of it, and so it's just
threw
kind
it
of
out the window.
Yeah,
This is
trashed.
back in the days of like tapes and
CDs. I had several boxes that I made in woodshop full of like CDs, and they had like little slots, and there were like 6 of them, and they hold 10 each. But I just
I don't remember that.
I did, because it was just a moment of my life that I really God was dealing with me, and it was really because of the music and what it was doing and the feelings that I was having and emotions. And so for me, music always bases back to where I'm at with God. And if God's asking me to stop, then I'll stop. And there's even times now where there's times where I have to turn the station, just because of what it's doing as far as lyrics and things like that. And so but do I listen to secular music? Sometimes, but majority of it is worship. But there's times where we listen to secular music going down the road, and there's times where we turn it off because of
like, okay, too much.
Lil Wayne, nope.
Yeah. Lexi, go.
I don't understand how do I feel about it.
Yeah, like as a Christian girl, how do you feel?
Teenager, in the teenage world.
How do you balance it? Because
JB hair.
obviously, like non-Christian music is not like the most edifying. So how do you like balance your walk with Jesus in that?
Most of the time, shut up. They make me sound like I'm the devil, literally. Like, I promise you I'm not.
I just asked her if she had to walk with Jesus.
Like in the mornings.
No, what really do?
Oh my gosh, shut up. When I'm getting ready, he's kidding.
Ow, I'm not even saying anything.
Most of the time, I listen to Christian music, but
Shut up, Lexi.
Hey, these are so mean. But obviously, I do
That was a
listen
peanut gallery.
to secular music. But I don't listen to the hardcore rap stuff. But because I don't know, to me that's just too far. As a Christian, because most of the time, if you go back and look at the lyrics, you can. Huh? You can judge what kind of song it is, but yeah.
Well, it's like
He is the heathen in the family, so.
I'm just kidding. No, it's no.
He likes to kill people.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
What the? I'm scared. like it's whatever you think. Like if it makes your walk with God, like it furthers you from God, then like it's your choice. Like how we decide not to watch horror movies. Some people may decide not to listen to secular music. So I feel like it furthers you from God. Like you might not want to, but like yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. Yeah, same. I've never really dealt. Like my favorite part of a church service is the word. Brad's is the worship. So I feel like. Well.
I enjoy worship. I enjoy the word. Like.
Okay. Well, but
Best is
if
the
you had to
communion.
get just one, you'd probably choose worship, right?
Worship.
Just be honest. I'm just making that point just because music can affect people differently.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
I
feel-
get more
Like you get
encouragement
deeper with
from
God.
the Lord in worship than word.
Can you stop picking?
So I think for some people, music is very influential in emotions and the way they react. I am kind of like a blind listener. You know, like if it has a good beat, I'm gonna dance to it. So JB has really good beats. But then sometimes when I do listen to the lyrics of the things that I thought were good songs, I'm like, oh man, this is pretty bad. So the majority of the music I listen to in the house and in the car is like Jesus Culture, Bethel, Pandora, Hillsong, Young and Free is my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, and two, like we have two little ones who are learning to talk and learning to become their own people, and like I don't
Like
know about you guys.
I think they want tattoos because they have marker holes.
I like how I judge it is like when I listen to this in front of Aubrey, and Aubrey repeats everything we say, like everything, and
That's cool.
yeah. So because I know Aubrey's gonna repeat it, so if it's that bad to where you don't want to hear a 3-year-old saying it or a 1-year-old, then
Sugar.
yeah. Aubrey just 3 seconds ago was running around singing "Sugar," so
Yeah,
That's
I mean, Maroon
her
5,
fault.
Yeah. But it's a good song.
Maroon 5 is her JB.
Yeah, I like JB a lot too. Okay, so you, video games.
Ooh.
Wait,
Oh,
I
that kind of killing people. Okay.
How do you like? How do
Wait,
you
what level
determine-
are you on? For all you gamer nerds that watch this.
Prestige 2, level 6.
on Call of Duty or Black Ops?
Both. Call of Duty Black Ops.
What the heck? There's a difference?
Yeah.
No, they're the same thing. Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Oh.
Call of Duty is the game.
Oh.
And
Like
All I know
Black
is I know
Ops
how to
is,
dunk on
the
NBA.
series.
Toby
all I know
gets
is I
dunked
kick
on.
his butt in WrestleMania.
He is worse at NBA than I am, okay?
No, I'm not.
I don't.
No, my dad actually has a chance at me.
So how do you determine what's because you play mature games, right?
Yeah.
Rooted
him
for
Yeah.
not
So how do
Toby.
you
For not to.
judge that? Like, how do you, with your Christian walk, think maybe this
Somebody
is too far?
touches me with their feet one
Well,
more
like,
time. I'm
there's
gonna
like
nuts.
some games like Grand
No
Theft
one's
Auto.
even touching me.
Like it's just some stuff in there that's really bad. Like I remember I used to be like, oh, my parents want me to play Grand Theft Auto, and then like people would be telling me like, dude, I shot someone and I stole their guts. I'm like, okay, now I know why they don't let me play Grand Theft Auto.
How do you steal
But
blood?
I don't know, it's stuff like that.
Someone black.
And then like in Black Ops 3, like in Black Ops 3, like say I'll shoot someone, there'll be blood on the ground, but like I know, I know that I won't go psycho, because like
Too late.
I hope because there, like I heard a while ago, there was a guy and he got so caught up in the games that like he thought it was real life and he just went out and started shooting a whole bunch of people. So yeah, like
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I know that like I could be like
Influence.
I could be influenced, but like I try my best to like not like I know God is bigger than any of that stuff.
In your relationship. Last thing is Halloween.
I don't like
Harvest.
Huh?
I don't like Halloween.
I don't
It's
personally
scary.
like Halloween.
I love Halloween at Disneyland.
We do celebrate Halloween. We always
Harvest.
No, we've always dressed up. The kids have never been anything scary. Like we usually do a family. Like we were the Incredibles one year. We were Pac-Man. They were like the little Pac-Man ghosts, and then we were
I hated that year.
you know,
That was 5th grade.
so I mean, we have always done some sort of celebration. When Brad's When Brad's grandma was.
Hi, Kevin. You want to be in our video?
Yeah. Oh, look at it.
Yeah. Look at what I'm wearing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking.
We've never really.
Wait. Do you know what Halloween is?
No.
All right.
We've never
Oh
really-
my god.
Uh-oh.
I told you you want tattoos.
Go get that back to Sissy.
We need to find all this.
Where?
Anyways,
Right here?
we've never really trick-or-treated. I think we've only trick-or-treated probably twice, ever. But we'd always go to like the grandparents' houses and they would give candy to the kids.
No, we've trick or treated more than twice because we used to trick or treat and
It's the Ross.
Grandma and
Yeah, but
Grandpa Jean?
that's what she's saying.
Grandma
Like we
Jean's.
trick-or-treat all the grandparents.
With all the
At their
we
house.
trick or treated in the old people neighborhood, so where they gave out big candy. And
I do feel like this day and age is a little bit dangerous. I don't like the whole premise behind Halloween. So honestly, if I was to give up a holiday, probably would be Halloween.
Or Mother's Day.
Like
Just kidding.
8 hours.
Hey, if there's a
No
missing
drugs.
kid, don't worry. He's gone.
I had no drugs and 8 hours of labor with me. Anyone deserves Mother's Day for Mother's Day?
Halloween for my
But we now use Halloween
Sweet
as
Tom.
like an outreach
Got me off
because
the
we obviously know the world is going to be celebrating that day. So we want to give them a safe, fun environment that they could do that without the demonic influences.
Like without like scary houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you just walk around, see
Yeah.
Star Wars.
We do have our harvest party on one of these vlogs if you want to watch. My best advice, and we'll kind of close, we'll do our... If you,
Wait, I want to say something. One Halloween, we went trick-or-treating, and this guy jumped out of the bush wearing this creepy mask, and me and Tahela, I'm sure you guys have seen her, we both ran into the guy's house. Because he opened the door, and one guy was handing out candy, and then this other guy jumped out of the bush, and we ran inside of his house.
I remember I wouldn't go to the door because I was behind them, and I was scared because there was a guy behind the tree.
And Elijah,
he's going to have a southern accent.
Why James crying, bro? Oh, what do you got?
So anyway,
he said,
Here's
Yeah.
another marker.
and then like we'll all kind of do our opinion on this, but as a new Christian, I just encourage
Go
you
put it back.
to really let the Holy
Aubrey.
Spirit guide you in what is going to be good and edifying for your new walk and what is not. And I would really encourage you not to let people influence that, because sin can look different for so many people. Like going to the gym too much could be a sin for some because it distracts them from the relationship with the Lord. So I encourage you to make up a lot of these decisions for yourself and for your own family. Some things the Bible's not very clear cut on, so that's why we have to use our Holy Spirit to guide us in that. But what's your new Christian advice?
It's like what I said, like if it furthers you from God, then like it's your decision. So yeah. And the little thing like when you said like it could be sin and worshiping. When I used to going to the gym, I used to think like when they said like they worship money, like I thought like they put like $1 on like a thing and like bow down to it and like pray to it. Yeah. PK.
PK bro.
Well, we don't do
New
that.
Christian advice, Lex?
My new Christian advice is, I think like she said, sin can look different to other people. So I think it's really like between you and your family and God to decide what you guys do and don't do. Because maybe like scary movies are your thing and you don't see anything wrong with it, but God does. Then you need to listen to God and not what you want to do. Because God knows more than you.
I think, like Mandy was saying, everything looks different to other people, and so for you, you really need to write out or go to prayer really on between you and the Lord. God, what are some things that are non-negotiable? What are some things that are negotiable? And maybe if you do have to change some things in your life, that you would make them as a family decision, and you stick to it, because it is going to affect your whole family. Just like the horror movies or, you know, Christian music and versus secular music. Sometimes, you know, one of us is like, turn the music, turn that off. And, you know, we all have to in the car, you know, respect that. And so not always do we respect that, but most of the time, majority of the time we do. And just because not like, oh, turn that off, it's not, but we realize what it's doing. And so, yeah, just really kind of talk through it, really pray about it, really pray, God, what do you see in my life that you're not satisfied with? Because that's ultimately who we're trying to please, is God. And we're not trying to please other people but Him. And we want God to be pleased with us. And so we live our lives in that way. So whatever you do, just talk to God about it. I mean, that's the ultimate. And then go to your, if it's your family or if it's just you, like then if it's a you decision or a family decision, really just talk about it and really, you know, ask God for wisdom and guidance on it.
So there's your Sunday sermon from the Winkle Tribe.
So I hope that helped you a little bit. Like,
Comment.
Subscribe.
Join the tribe.
Whoa,
that was too much.
No, I mean for the church. The church.
No.
new stuff for your mom.
Yeah, your mom's got bones, boo.
No.
Hi.
Good night.
The ground on the right.
What is happening? What is happening, Aubrey? Ooh, you guys are in trouble.
He's been sucking on this too. It's all wet around it.